If possible now, you may open your cameras. So we say hi to each other and then if you want to share anything, you can share. Krishna, how was your experience today? You are mute.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Mitaji. It is quite on and off for me this time, as I was all the time catching up my brain, going somewhere, just like I'm all the time. Yeah, it's not observing. It's more sort of just noticing. Okay, again, my mind just there, and then again, you said just observe your breath. So I come down to observing my breath, and I don't know when it's just going into its own thoughts. And when you just say observing your breath, at that time I come back, and again I'm just wandering around in my brain, and it's like that. Yeah, because I just came, so it left something, and I just came, so that was like back of the mind. It was there already, and because of that, I maybe the focus was difficult.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Remember, the goal is not the breath.
Yeah.
Okay. The goal is when you go away or you drift away and you come back, you do not create any aversion. That's the goal.
Okay.
So when I'm watching breath, okay, I'm okay with that. Okay. When my mind drifts away, I'm okay with that also. You understand? This is the trick. So we are
Okay.
using the object of breath to anchor our mind. But the object of meditation on the superficial level is breath. But the result what we want is getting rid of aversion and craving.
Great.
So if my mind is helping me to observe the breath, okay, fine, I'm okay with that. If not, I'm okay with that also. Okay.
Okay.
So the end result we are looking, what is the end result we are looking? That whatever this moment brings to me, I accept it with grace.
Correct.
Whether I like it, whether I
Don't like it.
I will not react. I simply accept. Now this moment has come to me. Okay, many moments are coming to us every day. Why that moment has come to me? Because that moment wants me to evolve. Evolve as what?
Better.
Human being. How do I evolve as a human being? Can anyone tell how do I?
Simply
What's the
accepting.
biggest evolution? Sorry. What is the biggest evolution of a human being?
Seeing the things and people as it is, like you don't see them to change, or you don't feel to change yours or anyone's situation. You accept, and you
What
just
is
gracefully accept it. Like
you be human being? Can I be in this moment?
yeah,
What is human being means? I can be in this moment. The problem with human being is they have lost the ability to be. Simply being. You are here, I am here. Can we just be here 1 hour like this? No need of doing anything. Tell me. That is the possibility that you are here, I am here. Okay? You are observing me, I am observing you. That's it. Can can we just be here for 1 hour? That's the greatest achievement we can do. That makes us human being. Rest all the time we are just creature doing, 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 doing. We have lost the ability of simply being. Even simply taking cup of a coffee or cup of tea. Just simply sit, simply be. Can we do that? Can we not rush into next moment? Tremendous running is going on, doing is going on, planning is going on. Now, we've done so much planning. What has gone as per our planning? We tried lot. We tried lot to change our destiny. Can you tell me, can we change the destiny? You give no matter how much effort you put in. You leave your family, you do this, you do that. When it has to happen, it will happen. At the end, what is nature is teaching us? Nature is saying you simply develop a quality of being, and everything will come in the round circle. Whatever comes, it will come to you. Whatever is yours will come to you. Whatever is not yours will not come to you. I remember Krishna about your pregnancy and having a desire to have child, how much effort you were putting. But it came at the right time,
Yeah.
isn't it? You put so many effort, didn't you?
Yeah.
But it came in the right time. That tells us our doing is nothing. We are nothing. We simply don't exist. Only when nature wants, that's when
Yeah.
and how it want to experience through us. That is what is most important. It's not what we want. It's what the nature wants.
Yes. True.
We one day in meditation you will come to realize that we are actually not there. What we call ourselves as a character is simply a concept of our mind.
True.
We actually don't exist. Only he exists. He exists through various forms, and he wants to experience this world through various forms. He wants to experience Krishna through Mitaji or Amit, or he wants to experience Krishna from this body, and he wants to experience he same that same uh, God wants to experience me through your eyes. That's the Leela going on. So sometimes he wants to see the world as a Shah Rukh Khan. Sometimes he wants to see the world as other actor is, or sometimes he wants to see the world through the eyes of dog. Sometimes he wants to see the world through the eyes of a small baby. So this is one day you'll realize that actually do not exist. What we call ourselves is simply a concept, self-made concept. If you go back, if you take out your past, if you take out your future, who are you? Tell me. Just awareness. Without your past and without your future, who are you? Can you answer that question? You are simply is.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes mind wants that freedom too, but it's practically not possible to have that freedom. That I just don't want that to be like belongingness and see the world, how like the world perceive me and like how I perceive. So that's a desire, like someday, if possible. I don't know.
There is,
But
I'm telling you,
that's
the time is an illusion. There is no time. You can see that right now, right here. There is no time. There is not the possibility which is going to happen in future, because future is imagination. There is no past. There is gone. What you have right now is this moment, in this moment. That's the real. So anytime you are going to see that, you are going to see that in this moment. Can you see right now?
I see it with a bit of guilt that I have like a responsibility. I have the God has given me certain ways to live. It's like you know that how much effort I put for a kid, and that kid is now my accountability. And having that, imagine like I one day I want to go to like Kailash and live that life and everything. Thinking of it, it's like bit of I'm just getting away from my responsibilities. It's not. I was just looking for
This is,
something a few
I'm
years
telling
back,
you
and
this,
now
I'm telling you this is what is gone wrong with spirituality. Because the God wants to experience through you what you are experiencing right now. He doesn't want you to go away to Kailash.
get
Okay?
it. Get it. That's the thing. That's I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm
So
just
there is
saying
no
it like
separate life.
example.
There is no spiritual life,
But
and
then
there
I
is no
can't think
personal
of
life.
like belongingness is always there.
Yeah. So because belongingness is of this moment. So they because of our past conditioning and our knowledge we have acquired through various YouTube channels and various scriptures, we think that our life, family life, is different to the spiritual life.
No.
And only by freeing ourselves through our responsibility, we can experience that belong. No, the real God is in your child.
Yeah.
The very closest you
Absolutely.
can find, very close you can find the very close you can be to a God is to when you are be with your child, not
Hmm.
in the Kailash. God is not in the Kailash. God is actually came in your home, and that mind has not even developed. So the God is in his pure form in your home, and that's the spirituality, and that's where you need to be. And that's what he has chosen you to be there. So there shouldn't be any longing to go anywhere. Whatever there is, that is in this moment. So you sit with your child simply like this, and you're holding the whole Kailash in your hand. It is that beautiful. That's why they say kan kan mein tu hai, means
Hmm.
you are in the all small particles of the world, and there is nothing closer. The most closer you can get to God is is the newly born baby. That's the purest form. Now this baby has to go through all the transformation of Leela. He will create his own mind. He will acquire sanskara. He will acquire belief system. He will acquire, and he will keep going through all the hoops and all the turns, twists and turns in the world. And then one day he will come to meditation. Again, he will come back and he will want to become in samadhi, which is he right now, or she right now. That's the beauty of all this drama called life.
Mm-mm.
That's why it's called Leela. Krishna called it beautifully that the Leela of whole circle. That you are born enlightened in samadhi and go through all the corruption and then come back again to the samadhi. That's when the whole thing finishes. Let's go to Anshu. See how Anshu doing today.
Hello, Mitaji. I really enjoyed today's session, and the song, I really love this song, and it made me feel.
You should sing. You are a good singer.
No, no, no. And also,
Can you sing a couple of lines?
I am a bit shy person. Maybe
You-
later on.
Do you want me to
It's a-
close your camera? We only
No,
want to
no.
hear you.
Okay. हम्म, हमें रास्तों की जरूरत नहीं है, हमें तेरे पैरों के निशान मिल गए हैं. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. This is a good
Yeah,
singer.
and also the topic you were discussing about being in the present moment. I just wanted to say you that before joining meditation, I just have belief system that um, I feel like I can do things, and I can have my future if I work hard and do. Then I can create my destiny. How?
Yes.
But now, like, everything is changed. Now I don't believe in that. That thing that I can create
Mm.
my destiny, and I just accept whatever comes in, and just be okay with whatever comes in. So it has made me
Calm.
so much calm and
Beautiful.
non-reactive, I would say, and
Beautiful
yeah,
human
brought
being.
a lot of peace in my life. Just that
And
thinking, change of that belief system.
perspective.
Um, yeah, so yeah,
Change of that
that
perspective.
yes, perspective, like and actually it didn't come through anything like from knowledge. It came through self-realization by meditation.
Yes. Beautiful.
So that was really
You're so
beautiful.
lucky. You are so lucky because it takes long time for people to come to the stage where you are. And it takes people to long, painful journey to come to realization that accepting there is nothing more important than accepting what has come to this moment.
Yes, actually, it's just our conditioning from childhood that you create your destiny, you have to do things, hard work, don't believe in destiny. And it has made us this way, we don't want to give up. We just want to do things so that we can change. But actually, in reality, we cannot change anything.
True. But now you will see the magic. The whole life is in paradox. Okay. Now the only time you will be change your destiny when you accept the present moment, not react to it. Okay. So
Let's see.
yeah, I'm telling you, when you become, when I say accept the present moment and be okay with what it is, that means you are hugging the uncertainty. What you are saying, I'm not planning for the future. I'm not worried about the past. I want to live totally in this moment. That means I am okay with this present moment. That means you are also okay with the uncertainty of life. Because now you have allowed life to remain mystery. You are not planning, or you are not making your life predictable by planning
Yes.
tomorrow. Now, the beauty of life is into the mystery. So when you don't know what is tomorrow going to bring to you, what you are saying, no matter what tomorrow is going to come, I'm going to be ready in this moment to accept it fully. Now, a beautiful opportunity comes to me in this moment, for example. Okay. But I'm not present. I'm in my thoughts or I'm in my emotions. or I am in my clutter of my mind. Now this beautiful opportunity has come, but am I able to see it?
No.
Because my mind is conditioned. I'm not allowing any new opportunity. I'm not giving it space to manifest itself, or I'm not giving it, I'm looking at through my conditioned mind. And then I react like that, and then I miss that opportunity. When you become very awake in this moment and you become okay, the biggest magic of life happens then. More and more, what you're saying, it's not a small thing. What you're saying, you are saying, "Ki I will let life manifest through me, I will not come in between."
Yes, it was very hard though, but now
Yes.
I'm at that point.
Yes, it is very hard because of our small egoic identity thinks it is more powerful than nature. And now because this small entity is actually coming in between how the nature want to manifest through me.
Yes.
So I got my plan, nature has its own plan, and there is a fight going on.
Yes, that was happening.
And by now you would have even realized that your plans are so petty that even if your plan gets successful, what will happen? You'll get over it very soon. What can be our plan? Have a house, have boyfriend, husband, or have children. What can be more than that? Everyone has that. And what they have achieved after receiving that, what just because we have not reached there, we think, oh, that's the greatest achievement. But once you achieve, done. There are 7 billion people on this planet who have achieved all those plans. What are they doing? Are they happy? Is there anything beautiful coming out of them? Is there blissfulness dripping out of them? But when you let the nature work through you, the ecstasy will drip out of you. And then in that beauty of life, you will get more than what you have ever dreamt of.
So true.
Whatever you cannot even imagine what nature can give you. It's so powerful, it's so big. That's why in Sai Baba Mandir, when you go to Sai Baba Mandir, I imagine means I used to go to Sai Baba Mandir from childhood. But those two words, Shraddha and Saburi, was always engraved near Sai Baba's temple. Shraddha means faith, Saburi means patience. What does it say? Keep faith, keep patience, stay present. Don't lose your mind. And in the right time, right things will come. The problem is this: we are not letting the right time come. Imagine Krishna would have uh, made herself unnecessarily worried to have a baby throughout her journey because she was uncertain about the right time. But God was saying, wait, enjoy your life. It will come at the right time.
I was just about to share that time with you that we were trying and like we did like consult, they prescribed medication, they did a lot of tests and everything was normal at that time. And then anxiety started, building up. And then they, suggested something big which we were not ready, and we were just thinking we still had a faith in us that no, we don't want such kind of big procedures or so. So at that time I don't know, that was tremendous, that's some powerful confidence, maybe supernatural confidence, I would say, because I went against of doctors suggestions and everything, whatever they have said to us. Stop taking medication, doing like stop consulting them. and completely like at that time I was like, if that isn't my destiny, it definitely, if it's God's wish that I should not have it, then also I'll respect it. There must be some reason. So at that time also there was some dilemma that we just learned from our childhood that whatever you want, you have to work hard for that.
Yes.
And it's actually happens when you stop working hard and keep patience for that. So that's always
Beautiful story comes to my mind of Gautam Buddha. He's a
yes.
classic example of this story because he 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 was kept in a very in a palace, and when he saw that sick body, when he saw the death, he said, "What is this? I want to know. If I have to die like this one day, what is the point of earning money? What is the point of having palaces, kids, wife? One day you have to leave everything." So he goes to the to all the sages in India. He travels almost like 6, 7 years, goes to every sage and asks question, and they give him meditation, they give him all the yoga, all kind of vipassana, these all kind of meditation he does, and he goes to extreme lengths to find the truth. And one day he get frustrated. Like every teacher says, we just gave you whatever we had. Now we cannot give you any more than this. So one day he sits under a tree, which is a Bodhi tree, they call it in Gaya. And he sits there and he meditates and he meditates and he stops eating. He stops everything. He says, either I will know the truth or I will finish. So sitting under the tree and complete fasting, no water also, no food. And he goes on for so many days that he was one guy with such a determination that only you can see the skeleton on his body. All his body fat is eaten by his own body because that's what body does when you don't feed it, and only left the skeleton. Then this beautiful girl comes to him. Her name was Sujata, and she says to him, ki, don't you even understand the small thing? Ki, to know the truth, you need to have a body. And what you're doing is you're going to lose the body and you'll never know the truth. And suddenly he realizes what a big mistake he was doing. And she goes away. And that night, he says, I give up. It's not happening. I was about to die. One simple girl from village came and opened my eyes and gave him a fruit to eat. And that day he literally gave up that night. It was Purnima, full moon night. He gave up and he sat only. And he said he let go of all his effort of knowing. And as soon as he let go of all his effort, suddenly the spark went through his body and all the lotus in his mind opened. Only when you give up, only when you give up, only when you break, only then it happens. No amount of meditation, no procedure of meditation, no extreme meditation retreat. When you say, okay, I have done everything, I have tried everything, nothing working, forget about this, and that's when it happens. That's the beauty of it. All the processes is not to reach somewhere, is to break the identification with this character which he thinks that it is. You might think you have an individual life. You might think I'm Krishna, Anshu, or Nilesh. You might think that I'm this individual. But this individual is just a concept in your head, just a thought that I am this or I am that. You don't even know who you are. You just think that I am Krishna. But without your past, without your future, who are you? You existed in this world without your name. And after some days, they gave you name. Who was that person who existed without name, without concept? One day in the depth of your meditation, you will lose yourself. People ask me, what did you gain? Nothing. You actually lose yourself as a character. And then you simply exist as awareness, simply exist knowing that you are just a instrument through which something else trying to manifest. And then his will runs your life, not your will. Your will is gone now. You say, I as a body, I as a mind, as an instrument, will not come in between the flow of consciousness through this instrument. Because
Mihtaj,
I
is
am
it
not
okay
this.
to have sorry, is it okay to have some sort of detachment after that?
Hmm?
Detachment with your character. Is that okay to have it? Like,
Character is illusionary.
yes, but
So
like,
remember I gave you the example of snake and the rope.
yeah,
So as soon as you know that it's not a snake, it's a rope. The character is the snake. As soon as you know, the character disappears. At once you will
does it
come. No,
affect the people around you? Does it
no,
affect the
no,
people around you?
no, not at all, not at all. Actually your character affects more to the people. Because character is fluctuating, character is demanding,
Expecting,
character is
expecting.
expecting, and the real you is so beautiful, so loving. It doesn't see as a awareness, as a consciousness. What do you want? Tell me. What's your need? As a character, you have so many needs. But tell me, as a consciousness, as awareness, what is your need?
Okay.
Nothing. Because you are everything. How can you have a need? Because you are everything. So this awareness, this consciousness is complete in itself. It doesn't need any other character to complete itself. It doesn't need any money or any house or any, because this consciousness has no desire itself. It's this awareness is complete in itself. It just blossoms. So what's the reason of this awareness and this consciousness to come through this body? What's the reason? What does it want? It's like asking, what does a flower want to blossom? What is the purpose of flower blossoming? Is there any purpose? There is no purpose. It's simply when somebody is dancing, what is the purpose of that dance? Or somebody is singing, what is the purpose of that song itself or singing itself? It's simply, it's simply just uh, ex experiencing itself in a different form, enjoying itself, which it can't without this instrument. Like imagine consciousness, awareness without body. What can it do? So the immense consciousness in which the entire universe lives, that consciousness takes on these small characters to experience itself through this sense organ and body. So it plays that drama. So it is the killer and it is the one who gets killed. It is the one who sings and it is the one who gets sung. It is the
I
one who is
thought it's
singing
just with
and it
me,
is the
but
one
I
who is
thought it's
listening.
like, I,
It is the one who is talking and it is the one who is listening. It is the one who is singing and it is the one who is listening. It's that beautiful play. The flowers, the sky, the tree, all that experience of different angle. So consciousness has put in all these cameras, 7 billion cameras, and experiencing through itself. Because if it leaves the form, it cannot experience, because everything becomes one then. So it takes on this infinite consciousness takes on to this finite mind and becomes a character. And then it's like a sea. It takes waves and waves and waves and waves, and then finally merge into one thing. And all this drama we experience throughout our life is actually nothing. Is that character fighting with everything. All right. Thank you so much for being today here. If I have not covered everyone, forgive me. You'll get chance in next session. But today it was a beautiful, beautiful flow of the consciousness, which has chosen this body to come into the world through it has chosen this. Because when I do session, I don't know what I'm going to say, what I'm going to talk. There is no scripture behind it. There is no script behind it. It simply just flows.